I'm starting to restructure everything in my life right now. I've realised that, there's the 5 pillars of the good life, as Tai Lopez says: health, wealth, love, happiness. And I've sacrificed everything else for trying to build wealth and health. So, love, relationships, happiness. Sorry, I missed relationships. Love, relationships, happiness have kind of been sacrificed, kind of not. Like, happiness, kind of. Like, I truly love growing the business and knowing I'm building something great and honing in my skills. But I know other facets of my life have been sacrificed. And now I'm getting to a point where it's like I can actually put myself in a fortunate position to work on the business rather than in it. Now I've got to start thinking about what are my days going to look like. Like, I was just mapping out what my calendar looks like for next week. I've got it up. I know you can't see it, but this is going to be the first time where it's like I usually do around 3.5 hours of deep work in the mornings, but now I'm going to be able to allocate maybe 5-6 hours a day deep work, have 4 hours of calls, and then what I've actually done the last 2 days is middle of day for my team. I literally go outside. I sit in what are they called? Those swinging bed things outside. Hammock. I sit in a hammock and I just read for an hour because I've started to realise that if I'm sat there in the day-to-day, like, grinding this shit out now, it's not going to serve me. It's not going to serve the team. My goal right now should be bringing new high-level things, understandings, takeaways, ideas to the team so they can implement. And this is one thing that I realise is, like, this is not going to serve me long term to do everything every single day. Because ultimately, like, that's not what I should be doing at this point. I should be working on it, not in it, and then looking at a high level and going, where's the constraint? What do I need to focus my attention on this month? And how can I really drive the vision of the business forward? So that's going to be our main focus going into next week. Really just, like, zooming out and going, okay, I can now start to, like, reallocate my own time because I'm going to be able to buy back my time, as per se. It's a book I really want to read too. And I can also allocate a little bit more time to my personal life to focus on those things that I did sacrifice. Love, relationships, happiness, and start doing things that I know I need to do that are going to really get me out of my comfort zone. One thing I want to do by, I'd say in the next 2 weeks, I want to go skydiving. I want to start being more open into relationships on the love side of things. Not really getting in, like, I don't know if I want a relationship, but just having a bit more fun. And just doing shit that scares me. Doing shit that scares me. The shit that scares me in the business. But honestly, like, I would say when it comes to the business piece, there's not something that I'm really, really, like, procrastinating on. I would say one thing I pride myself on is, like, I kind of am, and I know this is contradictory, I'm kind of fucking, like, fearless when it comes to the business. Like, I know what I want, I know I'm going to get it, you know? And I don't care what it takes to get there, how scary it is, how many difficult conversations I have to have. It's going to happen. But in other facets of my life, in other domains, it's like that confidence isn't at the level that it should be. And the only reason that is because a lot of the decisions that I'm making and the beliefs that I hold are based on pre-existing beliefs. When I was in a position where I wasn't, how do I explain this? I read this from Diary of a CEO, the book. A lot of the beliefs that I have around other domains of my life are from Cameron England 1.0. And those pre-existing beliefs are setting pre-imposed limiting beliefs around me because I'm just seeing things through the lens of, like, old me. Because I've leveled up in the business side of things, which has developed new beliefs because I had new experiences through new action, but I haven't in the other facets of my life. Therefore, it's what's uncomfortable for me, and it's what I need to focus my time and attention on. So over the next, I would say 2 to 4 weeks, I want to go skydiving. I want to travel more. I'm going to do some wild shit. And when I say wild shit, it's like, I think about going and traveling somewhere, I'm going to do it. I want to move out of home because that's something that's going to be uncomfortable for me to do, and I know absolutely I need to do it because that's what's going to get me out of my comfort zone. It's what's going to allow me to grow. Quick rant.